So, what the heck is going on with the energy that's kind of going around? I know a lot of people here are feeling something strange. So, I just wanted to touch base and let everybody know what exactly is going on. So, we had right whenever July hit, that was like the changing of everything. So, the energy right now is going to be immense from now until the end of the year. What's happening? So, what is happening right now is that we are having a massive shakeup and kind of a way of getting all that disgusting stuff, everything that has been hiding in the cracks, all of the disgusting negative things, all these awful things are now starting to come to light. Everything's being shifted so much so that it's going to raise it out of the depths. So, right now, that's what's happening in July. Everything is just popping off. Things are just going left and right. And the energy that I have been noticing within myself, but also with other people, is that it's chaotic, intense, busy. Like you just keep going, 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 going. Um, and a lot of people I've noticed have said, it's been a day, is kind of the continuous response that I have been getting driving for Uber. And so a lot of people are feeling overwhelmed and kind of out of their element and everything. What I've noticed within myself, the energy that I've been feeling, is that a lot of people, and including myself, are being triggered. And I know that that's something that word gets thrown around a lot, but we're being triggered in a way to also at the micro level uncover anything that's hidden inside ourselves. So you are going to be consistently triggered in various ways so that you can see what is lying dormant within you, the energies that are in you that haven't come out yet. So that is something that you are going to feel this a lot through the rest of the year. Through the rest of this year, you are going to have so many things put in your face that are going to just bring to light things that bother you, but you didn't even realize that they bothered you. And it could be, for example, I had a passenger that talked about how at their job they were consistently given loose change and the line was long. Okay, some people that would not bother them. Some people it will. You have to think about, why does that bother you? Why is this really irritating me? Those kind of things. You're going to get a lot of those. And I myself have experienced them. So we're getting a huge shakeup of anger, of pain, of shame, self-worth, all of these things that are going to be really kind of like in your face, that are going to sit there and make you have to take a look at them. And so with that in the micro level, in the macro of it all, we are going to have so many things. So we've already had so much stuff come to light already this year, and in the past couple of years, we've had so many things that are being kind of shown to us that have really rocked the foundation, the core that we thought was reality. And we're going to have more of that. And it's going to be on a more intensive kind of level. We thought it was already, but there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be coming to light. There's going to be so much that it's going to really affect how we see things. But the thing that I want everybody here to really even pay attention to is the fact that this all needs to happen. We need to have all of this shown to us so that we can actually get rid of all of this old outdated thinking and beliefs, and all of this stuff needs to go. Be able to like level up and go into another dimension, and to get to these other levels, you got to see it to be able to heal it, to be able to let go of it. So bear with me on this one. It's one of those things that you got to be able to do the work on it, but you cannot even start to do the work until it's actually put in your face and you see it. So that is something that I will tell everybody right now. If you are experiencing triggers, some triggers are going to be perfectly fine for you to do on your own. For me, there are some that come to light and I'm like, oh, yeah, why is that bothering me? I don't understand this. And then, I can follow the trail down to wherever it leads me. But there's also going to be some big ones for some people that, and this goes for the people that are self-medicating. No judgment here by any means. I was a self-medicator for a very long time. I mean, a long time. So I get it. There were things that were hidden dormant in me that I was not wanting to go and see, and a lot of things got shooken up, and I had to go in there and heal that myself. So I understand for you self-medicators, but there are going to be things that are going to, you're going to be required to change, whether it's mandated by court or by someone else or something like that. Something's going to happen that's going to shake up your world, and you're going to have to get sober. It's not a bad thing, I swear. Actually, it's a good thing. I know it's scary. To have to really face those demons, because they are, by all means, they are so terrifying, because you don't know if you've been surviving for so long and barely treading water, and you don't know if you're going to be able to swim. You really feel like you're going to drown, and I get that feeling. I truly do. It's going to be okay. There are plenty of people out here that have been through what you've been through and can help you. So that kind of goes into hand with, if you are someone that has had an immense amount of pain and all of this stuff starts coming up, get help. Seriously, find someone, get help. And if you are struggling with, anything, reach out, do something. Okay? Another thing is that if you were someone that spent most of your childhood outdoors and playing in the great wild, then get out, go do something. Seriously, go do something to be able to get back in touch with nature, because the earth right now is going through a massive shift as well. Mother Nature is shifting a lot right now. And I speak from the fact that every day after I do my morning routine, I go out and I ground in the grass here at my condo. And I swear to you that it's so interesting that since July, I have been feeling the vibration of Mother Earth shaking. Just every time I go out there and I sit there while I drink my cup of tea, I feel it. I feel the shaking. And right now, things are starting to, it's a vibration of Mother Earth shifting. And therefore, her shifting into this new dimension, we also are feeling it. And so get out there and get into Mother Nature so that she can take any of that negativity and transmute it. Just get out there, go for a hike, go play in the park, go do something as much as you can, okay? Go to the lake. It doesn't matter. Go do something, because you are definitely going to need this right now with everything that's shifting. And I understand that there's some areas that are just too hot. Get creative. All I'm trying to do is tell you is that it's something that things are going to get crazy right now. And you can't sit around and do nothing, because that's not going to work. So, there's that. And then, speak up about it. Speak up, talk about it. That's a big thing, is that goes kind of hand in hand with help, but at the same time, talking about what you are going through really helps with, kind of releasing some of that energy as well. Some people are perfectly capable of handling that. Not everybody. So don't just like trauma dump on someone. Some people can take it. So we're going to experience a whole lot of different emotions, and it's going to be something that you are going to have to really like put in the work. So the energy is shifting. We are heading on to this new timeline. We have to have all of this collapse. And oh, sorry, that reminds me. I was speaking to my friend I'm trying to think of the name of the place right now. Sorry, off the top of my head, it's blanking, but I'll add it. I was talking to one of my friends, and we were discussing about how things are shifting and what's going to be happening in the next, next couple of months. And we were both talking about how everything is shifting and things are going to pick up quick right now. And so we were discussing how all of this stuff has been coming out. And I have a post-it here right now to remember all of this stuff. But we're going to see a lot more on the whole global scale of scandals, and we're going to see a lot more a lot more information that is going to make us question who really is looking out for us, because who's really looking out for our best interests. So she Alyssa is her name, and she was telling me about how there's going to be areas that are going to really make us rethink everything. So religion is going to be one, and the medical field is going to be another one, and I'm drawing a blank on the third one right now off the top of my head, and I did not write it down. That's silly me. But I'm already seeing things when it comes to the religion and also the medical. So with the religion, well, and I think the other one was like a government as well, which, yeah, that kind of goes hand in hand with, medical. But yes, so right now I've already been seeing different things or getting information from different things. She told me about Julian Assange. I can't say his last name. I suck. The WikiLeaks whistleblower, how he just got released from prison in another country, and how that just happened. So we're going to have experiences where people are getting justice that is deserved to those people. And then the COVID vaccine ruling with the 9th District Court and a group of educators. The court said that it qualified as a treatment and not a preventative. And so it's opening the door for people to come in and, be able to sue or other things like that because of the fact that, and from what she was saying is that she looked up online and there's nothing that she can find right now, but she swears by the fact that she did see it. I truly believe it because, you know, they're going to try and cover it up. We know this. It's not a conspiracy. Conspiracies are the new norm. Let's just admit this, you know, like conspiracies are the truth and what we hear is normally lies. And this is exactly what's happening right now. And then I just recently saw a video on the CDC had a meeting with the fact that they are seeing a link with the vaccines that we got as children linked to autism. So there's a rise in autism due to the fact that the vaccines that we've been given as children, you know, school vaccines that we had to take and all of that stuff, there's a link to it. Now, that for me, it did, you know, connect some dots with the fact that I'm not diagnosed yet, but I've got all the signs for autism. And same with like all three of my kids. But whenever I read that, instinctively I felt shame. And it was because of the fact that I bought in to the lie of them being important and everything like that. And then, you know, stuff like that, where I now don't feel the shame for it. I've been able to let that go. But I'm telling you, like, these little things that are going to pop up, we're going to feel some emotions towards what we hear. And so really sit with those emotions. Do not try to self-medicate. Do not try to run from it. Don't try to avoid it. You have to feel these feelings to be able to process them and to be able to let them go. For the CDC one, it's like, you know what? I understand that they lied to us. And if I do have any more kids, I already have 3. If I do have more with someone else, I won't do it. I now have this knowledge, but I can't change what was done. And I can be grateful for where my kids are. They're healthy, alive kids right now. You know, I can't, you know, change anything. And so I can be grateful for where they are right now. And so, you know, really processing that. Then it goes also hand in hand with the fact that we're now experiencing the fact that our food, I mean, this has been going on for a while and a lot of people are aware of this, but, you know, we're now really starting to understand how bad the food is that we're eating and how processed it is. And how I just spoke to a passenger last night about this, how she was from the Philippines, and she was telling me how she's had apples here that she have lasted over a week, and that doesn't happen in the Philippines. You know, that the food goes bad in a couple of days. And so something that has been really affecting us in our health wise is a lot of this stuff that we're getting from the big manufacturing companies and stuff like that. Just like all of these things are, and to add on again, I spoke to a man that was from India, and he was telling me about how he really didn't, they didn't have to really, they had some kind of vaccines as kids there, but not very many and stuff like that. So it's something that we are now kind of all starting to see where the gaps are and stuff like that. So it's a lot of this stuff is coming up, and it's all kind of in your face now, and that will stir up some anger and will stir up some like being taken advantage of, and all of these things. Like, we're gonna feel these emotions like, how dare they, you know, and that's going to create on a massive level, you know, a stir in people. So something to keep, you know, in mind. And then, let's see, was there anything else? I believe that's everything that was needed to be said about the energy. It's mostly just, be aware. And yes, I'm sorry. And then about the fact that we are going to see, we've already been seeing it when it comes to the whole scandals with the childhood molestation and sex trafficking and drug trafficking and all of that in Hollywood, and the whole P. Diddy situation, the whole what's his name? Nickelodeon. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head, but Nickelodeon guy. All of those things are now coming even more to light. Now, for many people, that may seem like, oh, that's just, in another place, or that's just Hollywood. That's Hollywood. That's like, duh, of course that happens there. But no, we're going to now start seeing it in our own towns, in our own areas. Like, those things are going to start popping up, and we're going to become aware that it's not just somewhere else. It's right in your backyard. It's your next door neighbor that was doing horrific things. And so people are going to start coming forward more now with this information. So people are getting more and more to the point where they can actually speak up and speak out about the things that were done to them. And so be aware of the fact that there are going to be so many things coming forward, and it's going to be pretty crazy. So just bear with Mother Nature, and just keep grounding, keep staying grounded, keep working through those emotions, and you got this. I don't want to scare anybody, because all that energy is just coming through me and everything. But yes, it is going to be okay. It's just a lot to deal with, and we are fully capable of dealing with this. We handled everything back in 2020, 2020 to like now. We got this. Okay? So, let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to go. Let's get ready to cleanse and clear, and let's do this. Okay? Let's go. I have faith in myself. I have faith in you guys. So, like I said, get outside, ask for help, speak up, just work through this stuff. We got this together, and we'll help each other out. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help one another get to the next level. Okay? I love you all, and just be safe. Love ya.